Asante sana. An estimated 60,000 people, mostly women and children, in Nairobi have been severely affected following the devastating flash floods which have hit the city. The areas which are adversely affected after last night's rains are Kibra, Lindi, Mathare 4A, Mathare North, Babadogo, Githurai, Mwiki, Kasarani, which is Kasarani constituency, a lot of the constituencies along our rivers. Our rivers have burst their banks. That is Ngong River, Nairobi River, Mathare River. We also have cases in Mau Mau. But all the rivers in the city, all of the 8, have actually burst their banks because of the torrential rains. We have also seen cases of trees falling in different parts of the city of Nairobi. This morning, together with the members of parliament and also local leadership and our different sectors, I have been able to tour many of these areas. Early in the morning, I was in Mathare. I have gone to Utalii Ward with Mheshimiwa Kajwang. We've been with Mheshimiwa Oloch. We've gone to Kasarani constituency. I've been in Mwiki. I've seen the situation in Infinity. Yesterday and the day before, I was in Mukuru, kwa Ruben, Mukuru kwa Njenga. I was in Kawangware. I've been to Gatina. I've also been to Kilimani, Elite Court, and many of these areas, and I continue to go there to join Wananchi and our teams, because we have agreed on what needs to be done. On Monday, we had a multi-agency meeting where we had all of the deputy county commissioners from the sub-counties across the city. We had all our sub-county administrators. We had the police, and even here today we have the deputy regional police commander, Mr. Chacha, who is here with us today. And we agreed to empower the different sub-counties to take interventions. There is no single intervention that cuts across. Every part of the city has a different need and a different response that is required. One of the areas of intervention that we have seen is the need for urgent installation of bridges. We have a number of bridges that have been swept away. There are bridges in Mathare North, John Saga, in Huruma, Gateway Bridge, Ngumba Bridge, 4B. There is a DP Bridge, Getaturu, Footbridge, Sarangombe in Kibra, where Mheshimiwa Orero is here. There's need to sort out the bridge there. So a lot of the bridges, the infrastructure work is being done. We have seen the effect of that, and we want to sort this out quickly before the schools open. For instance, in Mukuru kwa Ruben, the bridge that joins kwa Ruben and Lungalunga, many of the children go to school across on the other side, and they open school on Monday. We have seen people who are completely marooned in different areas. I was with Mheshimiwa TJ in areas that might even need aerial support, because the rivers have taken their course and people are completely marooned. In Starehe sub-county, we've seen the issue of the bridge that was swept away yesterday between Kiambu, in Kamkunji, Kiambu, and Uhuru on the other side, and the need for urgent replacement of that bridge. We have our excavators, we have equipment all across the city, and we're asking the people of Nairobi to call the emergency line as soon as they have something to report, 1508. That is a number that we are issuing out. That is a number that is being used. Please call. I know there are many calls, so be patient, but your matter will be looked into, and even your call returned in case you don't get through the first time. And it's a toll-free number. Our team are currently repairing those that are repairable, but for others, we are just undertaking a quick response. Many roads have also been affected, including disruption of human movement and traffic. That is Mbagathi Way or Raila Odinga Way, Jogoo Road, Enterprise Road, Oleodume, Langata Road, near Timol, Langata South Road, the Eastern Bypass, and many others across the city. We understand that in as much as all the roads do not fall under the jurisdiction of the county, the people know the county. And so we're working also closely with KENHA and Kura and also KERA. And we're asking them to make sure that the engineers are on ground. We confirmed after discussing with Engineer Kinoti of Kura and Engineer Ndungu of KENHA that they have put their framework contractors on site, that they all go back to site to be able to sort out the flow of drainage within those roads. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the brink of a humanitarian crisis in the city. We have a large-scale coordinated response, together also with our partners, Red Cross, and we urge the people of Nairobi to cooperate with authorities. We have mapped out areas where people need to be evacuated, and we will be evacuating those people. We had asked people to move, and many of those were not able to move. There are those who encroached on the riparian. There are buildings whose walls are right on the river, and we will begin clearing those now, because it is no longer a negotiation. Those areas need to have been opened up, no matter how long they've been there. Many have been there for years, but no matter how long they've been there, the river always finds its normal course. There are areas like Gitwamba and Ruai, Gasheko, Athi, Budalangi, where I'm from right now, Budalangi in Kasarani constituency, Mwengenye, Infinity, in Kasarani where I've also been, Mushawalami, Mathare North, the areas where we have seen with the MPs, along the river, Lakisama, Babadogo, Gumba area, in Sarangombe Ward, Gatwekera, Sokomoko, the Shofko side, Riverside, Soweto West at the footbridge, Kianda, Makina Ward in Vuma, the Raila informal settlement with around 200 people living on the river, along Gong River, Kanan Estate in High Rise, Undugu area as well, the areas that have great encroachment. In Makadara, we have Gakuyo, Cereal Board, Jamaica, Paradise, the areas in Viwandani along Ngong River, that is also affecting the industrial area side over there. Magunga Court in Buruburu, Zimmerman Ward, Kahawa. So there are all these areas that we are going to issue out the evacuation notice, and we'll move people to higher ground. Once that is done, of course, we have to provide for these people in the interim. So we are putting together food supplies, mattresses, blankets, dignity kits, hygiene kits, and sanitary kits for the women, emergency drugs, water purification tablets, and also education support, because our children must be able to go back to school. The Red Cross, together with our gender department, and I have the gender chief officer here as well, are on ground to protect children and to deliver safe water, nutrition and health services and supplies. We've deployed more personnel from the shifts of the Green Army to ensure rigorous and blocking continues in all the 17 sub-counties, and we've moved the machinery to critical areas. All the emergency response teams, including Nairobi Water Company, our health, wellness and nutrition, mobility, disaster management, have been deployed to these areas to provide the necessary support. The meteorological department has told us that the rains are going to continue, and so we urge people not to wait to be moved, but to actually move themselves. Tafadhali msingoje kusongeshwa. Kama pali huko, jana kulinyesha, unafikiri leo ni safe, leo labda mvua itakuwa zaidi. So usisubiri kusongeshwa. Jameni, watu wasonge mahali ambapo wameelezwa na wale sub-county admins, assistant county commissioners na deputy county commissioners ambao wako hapo. Na pia tunahimiza watu wetu wafanye kazi na viongozi. Tuna MCAs ambao wako kwa wards, tuko na wabunge. Wabunge wote na MCAs wanawajali. So ukiwaeleza msonge, sio kwa nia mbaya, lakini ni kuhakikisha ya kwamba tunanusuru maisha yenu ili muwe sawa sawa. Shida ni mara nyingi maji ikipungua watu wanarudi pale kulikuwa. Mliona jana, mvua ya jana ilikuwa zaidi ya mvua ya juzi. So kama jana ilipungua na ikaisha, mkarudi, mliona vile imekuwa. Kuna watu ambao hawajaweza kutoka kwa manyumba yao kuanzia jana usiku. But watu wetu wako katika sub counties. I call upon all agencies to take responsibility for their areas. I'm calling upon all the agencies, Kura Kenha, as I've said, we've been talking, to speed up the rehabilitation, maintenance, and management of all the roads within the city. I've also directed the following as of today. One, all private service providers of garbage and solid waste management to ensure that all waste is taken to the Dandora dump site. Wale watu wote ambao wanachukua takataka zile kampuni za kibinafsi ambao wanalipwa na wananchi, wawache kutupa takataka kwa illegal dump sites ambazo hazijakuwa designated, wapeleke takataka yao Dandora. Wale ambao watapatwa wakikiuka, kwa mfano kule English Press, kule Diamond ambapo tumefunga, leseni zao zitafutiliwa mbali na magari yao yatashikwa. Those who go against that directive will have their licenses, the PSP licenses, cancelled forthwith and their vehicles impounded immediately. Ya pili, tumepiga marufuku excavations kwa sites, all sites, especially those along riparian areas, with immediate effect. All excavations along riparian areas and all excavations of buildings, especially those that have gone close to their neighbors, all excavations have been stopped forthwith because the structural integrity of the buildings cannot be assured at this time. We have also halted all pending development approvals. All building development approvals have been halted for now until we're able to review all those that have been issued and that are continuing across the city. All citizens are urged to remain vigilant, to a macho, take necessary precautions to safeguard yourselves and your property, especially those living near the river banks. Na nashukuru wananchi area kama Ruben, niliona wananchi wenyewe wanaondoa mijengo ambayo wanajua yako kwa njia ya maji. Hao wenyewe wanajua na wanajiondolea. Tafadhali ni bora muweze kujiondolea kabla kuondolewa kwa nguvu, lakini itabidi tutaondoa, and that work begins and it continues to go on. We remain committed to addressing the challenges posed by heavy rains and flooding. It's a natural phenomena. The level of the rains we've seen, when the rivers burst their banks, we've seen it, and we're doing our best. We want to thank all other agencies that are cooperating with us. Asante sana, the police, asante the county commissioner and his team, and thank you to the members of parliament. Wacha niachie hapo, labda tutachukua maswali 2-3. Zile reports ambazo zimetufikia ni tumepoteza wale ambao wamereport kwa stations ni vifo 3, lakini tuna suspect ni nyingi zaidi kwa sababu kuna watu ambao bado hawajapatikana ambao wamebebwa na maji. Na tunaambia familia zao pole sana, na ndio maana tunasisitiza watu waondoke pahali hawafai kuwa, and we are going to come to do that evacuation. So I think with that I can leave it at that. Nakaribisha mheshimiwa Mugambi. MCAs pia walikuwa kwa mkutano pamoja na wabunge wengine walikuwa kwa mkutano ya Nairobi Rivers, ambayo is an effort that we are supporting as a county, and of course I had to go to the ground to be where the people are, and we will continue being with the people where they are on the ground. So tuachie hapo. Kuna swali moja ama mbili? Jina, tuombe jina, station na swali.
Good afternoon, Mheshimiwa. My name is Hilary from National Media.
Thank you.
How many, you said there are 3 deaths and 60 affected?
3 reported.
3 reported.
Yeah.
So how many, how much have you tried for all this work that you said is going to be done? And second, there's a police officer who was swept a few weeks ago. Is there any hope?
Thank you. The police officer is called Chesire, and he was swept away, and I was there during the rescue process. Unfortunately, we still have not found his body. He was carried away, and you know how our river system is that connects up until Ruai, our Ngong River, Nairobi River, they all converge there and join the Athi. But we have not stopped the search, including the search of those who have been swept away last night and early this morning. There's a young man who was found in Kiamaiko. He was swept away from the Utalii side while they were rescuing actually others, and we found him this morning. There's a gentleman on a bike who we even have the video of him being swept away. He was on a motorbike. That is in the Clay City Mwiki Bridge, and when he stepped outside his bike, he was actually carried away by the raging waters. The waters are raging, and that's why we're telling our people, don't dare. Let's not dare these waters. But unajiamini wewe unaweza kupita. In terms of how much is set aside, we have an entire budget. So there's no specific budget for the rains. When we're doing bridges, we have budgets under mobility. The emergency enforcement of bridges will be above 100, and 50. And it's case by case. The food that we're providing also has a different budget. So we can ask the finance team to give you a wrap-up, because once we know the full extent is when we can see how much will be used for that process that we have right now. And let's wait and confirm. Sometimes a family might report somebody is missing, especially children, but the child is with a neighbor or with a relative. So normally at the close of the day, all the DCCs, the 11 of them in Nairobi County, all our 17 sub-county administrators, they compile a report together so that we can confirm. Sometimes you get double reporting, that 2 people report the same death or the same missing person. And so until you have the full numbers, it's not good to just say. That's why we're giving estimates. Swali lingine, yes, KTN. Emmanuel. Yes.
Just 2 questions. One,
the clearing of the structures begin immediately as we speak. That's why I have all the CACs and chief officers here, and the national government. We have the police to help us. Where the structures need to be cleared, they must be cleared, no matter whose it is. And that's why I have thanked those in the informal settlements have been more cooperative. But those higher up in Kileleshwa, in Lavington, in Kilimani, we will just have to use force, unfortunately, because it is about saving lives, and so we're going to do that. You're right, the matter has been perennial, because you see our drainage system over the years, has been constrained. We have a constrained drainage system. But with the work of the Green Army, that's why when you saw during the El Nino, there wasn't much flooding, because the water didn't reach the level of rivers bursting their banks. If you look at most areas that flood, after the water settles, it flows, and so the drainage is flowing, but the capacity of the drainage is what is constrained. What we're dealing with currently, the crisis now, is bursting of river banks. And the river banks is not a drainage issue. It is rivers, and it is encroachment onto the rivers. If you go along, and you see many of our rivers, the valleys are what the informal settlements went into. If you look at from the 1948 master plan of Nairobi, the areas that were set aside as buffer zones between the river and the higher areas where the richer people took, is where we have our slums and our informal settlements. That is where you have Madare and the depth of Madare Valley. That's where you have, Kibra. That's where you have Mukuru, along those valleys and the rivers. So the issue right now is not, the normal perennial issue that we have of drainage, but just the bursting of the banks of our rivers across. And that is why I've said we have halted all processes of development approvals for now, until we can review all of those that have been issued and where they are, because we shall not allow any development upstream to affect lives downstream. It is not fair, it is not right. We've also said, and our enforcement is here, our building enforcement, all excavations and such sites, because of the rains, you weaken the foundation. I saw one photo in Westlands, where someone's excavation is right next to the wall of a neighbor. With this kind of rains, with this force, you completely weaken the structural integrity of your neighbor's house, and you cannot have a beacon-to-beacon excavation. That is not allowed. So we must enforce. Enforcement notices have been issued. There are buildings, for instance, in General Madenge, where they are actually encroached completely on where the drainage is. In as much as the building has been there for a number of years, we're dealing with today's problem. So we shall deal with today's problem today, how it needs to be done. That path of the water and the flow must be restored. There is no negotiation about that. So nafikiri tutaachia hapo. Asanteni sana. Please, we shall keep giving updates. As we give updates, tunaomba ya kwamba pia mtaeleza watu wa Nairobi what to do and where to go. The sub-county administrators, the deputy county commissioners are issuing the notices as you speak of people who need to move. Once that is issued, tafadhali. Sasa pale nimetoka kuna mtu anasema ako comfortable hataki kutoka. And I've had to give a direction that lazima sasa atolewe kwa nguvu. Because wewe unaweza ona uko sawa. Lakini the level of the rain, the level of, and that was at infinity. The level of the rain that we are expecting haijui wewe uko sawa, itakuja na ikufungia hapo pale huko, you know. And so those are the efforts that we're making. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Please stay safe.